Okay, let's go. We refilled them waters and petted the cat. We are so ready. I'm stuck. Okay. You open your eyes. The sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. And they're lying like crazy. I see a fuck ton of clouds here. What the heck? Do you see this? Is this not clouds? I shake my head. You're not suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of Joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor at all, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other Island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No way, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster cause he's good at skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was most certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually posing, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, a review to, not an internal prison of pain. And make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we move please on? Hey, 1 second. How did you possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament of the floor does not recognize the oceans to speak out of turn this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance, winky face. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review. It was crafted with love, and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right, a lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, Start from the mindset of giving them benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborated simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there's small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Just ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not by overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? Huh? Are you? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even I don't make some great points. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologize, Ness. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? It's been... If I have to summarize my time here, I call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely, we love to hear that. Because isn't that what this place is all about? Is all about finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You get us all killed again and again and again and again. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this paragraph agreement? Yes. Yes, I will hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Ness, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey Ness, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. This place, the place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or results like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette has gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls in the dining area to lord up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much maintaining for those beach balls. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk and about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Aw, Trapper. Trying to get some attentions. Personally, it wasn't. I wasn't. Aw. Damn it, I got the water down the wrong thing. I can't imagine make me angry than you did yesterday. But I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see me left cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to breakfast nope. Now Hunter step up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before going for the kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all the raw beef she had last night. Oh well, surely must be it. No one would weirdly stand up to breakfast too, and just like that, here's cold spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because of you, all really left me alone yesterday to my best, not consistently annoying self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to back to quiet resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Just look at that slice through the thigh. Oh my. Guessing Brave has enough time to work out the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Brave. Oh hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not too much fun. That would be weird. But good, like a good amount of fun. And now they are looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep on wanting more. You're getting good at this game, sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? What? Yeah, I guess that's okay, right? You know, I might be personally in a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like that the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only a K in so much as it serves to illustrate that you just lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yes, that's it, yes. Okay. How does it feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. No, I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea those two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please, say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left behind the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? I don't. Damn it! Oh come on, a little privacy please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazy look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. I could hear you well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping to stab each other in just the right spot so we don't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And if I believe that place is in your epidemics, why else should it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Ha ha ha! Oh, ha 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 ha. You don't have to laugh that hard, they'll get it. My life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy, and note that all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Ness, you're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy, a cragmedy. Shut up, I like it anyway. Where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday's day was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieve a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up in the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you, teehee. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Oh, what make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all, it's... Hey babe! Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group. I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lousy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you got to give him that. And that blow up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. Ha! He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, we got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit or a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point and you should be prepared. But of course you wash up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her a huntress, not the hugstress. Oh? You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to get off with her, the wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries if not, I guess. Huntress is pretty great too. I don't like that the Wraiths have my personality. Almost. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one day today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's all good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know that they say, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it, because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Huntress. I go with Huntress. Whee! Oh. Achievement said, is that blood on your face or are you just happy to see me? I wonder how loud those notifications are, by the way. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look at it. Thrums. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat. All muscle and silent leaps across thorny rush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize you have arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. Yippee! The cabin is cozy, but seems off about it. But something seems off about it. You can't put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideout. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Ha 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 ha, no! Oh! Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore! You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. I see a duck. There's a duck up here. And the fish, I think. And sunglasses? Is that Link's head? That's a bear. Ay, ay, ay. You're quite a decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling and a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells you that people who once owned these things are not in this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress' next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I could learn to like it. These are all so negative. I guess this. I could certainly learned to like this. It's the whole place. It's quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have an eye for someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other kills on island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Ness? Huntress considers for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges, tee-hee. Why are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the thermite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about that, but before you had time to enjoy taking this moment in. She got bear crabs! Oh no, it's an attack, and horde of killer crabs invade from the crevice in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you with Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? We will grab the shashka. I don't know what that is, but we'll grab it. You quickly reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something like that. Yeah, I totally know that. I think that's a pretty common knowledge. Yeah. Everybody knows what shashka is. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be a source of what she's wiping off, teehee. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has this ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? One day with the right person, I guess. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos is out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive. Then we went back to the cottage. Mother would tell me stories, and we would drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming on us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that veil through some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate the theory and try to push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything all about why you might be here? Totally saved it. I've been having this dream, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveal a strange object she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain the theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Damn it. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement here. That big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like the voice that we can't hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date with another killer. By another killer. They are here and ready to make an offer of love you won't be able to deny. What the hell? Trapper emerged from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there? This whole time waiting for his cue. That's commitment to a bit if I ever seen one. Heard you spent day in Quainted Cottage, that's cute, how about a quaint mansion? Or maybe yet, how about one of each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica, I'm really, really rich. Think on how cozy we can get there in snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from inside. Okay. Why? Wow, Trapper is the real deal, and by real, I do mean really, and by deal I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for food for the rest of life. With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressive. You can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much. He looks like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of Wall Street, bro. Trust me, it tracks.
Oh no.
Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he was brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks but no thanks. I'm into quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. Unless... You run back to the huge arm of Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight you think you might feel the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their honest opinion, even if opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. Is liver an important part? We could give it to him, I guess. And Bob wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you. But I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. See, we're helping Trapper become a better person, I guess. Or something, I don't know. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you remembered the way, but looks like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not to get lost out there. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me though. I don't think we explored all there is between us. She winks at a bunny mask eye and scoops you up on her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you, piggyback riding her. The winds ruffle your hair, animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from the famous teen vampire drama. The lead. In that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey, Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I'd like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland critters. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They are just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voices float through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me! Ready? Not bad. Not bad. Shit! You missed completely. Perfect. Ah, not bad. Tag! You pop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You try to date this young lady or just bro down. You're trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day. You're so good at hiding, I'm having a real blast. Thanks! It says it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? Keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What about if we let our pants down? But she doesn't even wear pants, so... Like what? Like what? Sometimes I find a young girl in the woods, like perfect angels that need my protection. Angels that need my protection. But if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark, but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, I swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending a afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, no. You're really feeling the whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Rafe is here too. I don't know why, but we're like, everyone is here, even Rafe. Like even the narrator doesn't want him there. It sounded like. We're not going to do the gag where they cram them all on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. They're just as sexy and demented that you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats by the way on getting this far. I'm surprised that you at these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest longshot to end up holding into your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is at least what we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that.
If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare salt, pepper, no sauce allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Rafe won't to complain.
I like broccoli.
Gives me terrible, horrible gas.
Oh, I don't like that.
Buddy, wait till you smell what real lamb does to my bowel. It's awesome.
Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Bing. Would you like to share your day for the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how would you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there say nothing. Nothing is not an option. We can joke about kids, I guess? No, we fought with Huntress's crabs. We can tell that. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I fell asleep tonight to this delicious sound of crunching crustaceans.
That would never happen on my yacht. I ground them up. More satisfying way to kill crab. And little kind crab, I have little combo for other kind.
Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no sorry. It's a very supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony apple tit! Don't you mean bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette comes back to clean up the table. They linger around you as you pick up the plate, take your napkin and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? We'll thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone would like to please be so kind and follow up us to this fire pit. We greatly appreciate it. We have been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. We introducing unknown and singularity. You can willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice, tough cookies.
Did you have choice on how you said that, dweeb?
Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, nothing's changed. Nothing needs change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire eliminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smokes hurt my eye. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit. If only they get away with Rave's complaining. Ooh. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin and wait for the other killers to take their place, wondering who wants to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet you get stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my head like that? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story or should we play charades or Boggle? Oh well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Rafe points his spine and skulls the thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what the thing can do? Probably shoot lasers.
Try not to bore us.
We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. What have I done against spirit? Oh. Now you can't tell if you're warm for the fire or just nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Rafe. Ness was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Okay, we go with story. We'll be the entertainer. Sure, I'm game to story. I hope it's a mystery. Oh, okay. So what's the type of story you want to tell? Adventure. Oh no. Alright, you like Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? How about some adventure?
Now we talking.
It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Rave. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby! Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting for bated breath, no pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story, barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, I was just kidding. So what kind of story do you want to tell? Personal, oh. I'll get a little personal now if it's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. If it's about two strong hunters who met when they were both trying to base the same wily Wolverine. Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting, and she had been dragged there by some friends. Oh! They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste of music, and he took interest in her major, women studies. They were married within 2 months.
Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think?
It's so sweet. Exactly, I learned a lot more about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you gotten their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry for this, but this narrative keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We're still going all in on Huntress, I guess? Ooh. Huntress, you seem ready to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing! My neck of the woods is a wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling home back after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture.
I'll paint you a picture if you want.
The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I am invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of a beautiful woman until they stopped into a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lute, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by magical music of this mysterious woman. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to steal his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help, I can't stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman. A slender woman with green hair. She drew near him and he saw his features distorted into something horrific. She was bloated, her eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae.
Russalka.
Her true self. You never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sister and I were drowned in his lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must be, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so this man danced and danced until his bone broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes it in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Well, that's nice. Who wouldn't want some candy for the road? Am I right? Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How was that story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of an episodic style of storytelling. Knowing the series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment. It builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Ness, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Son of the Mask. By the way. Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We will just make sure that Sims will move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your jab trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on the screen. Okay, we have fun tonight and try not to wink end up dead. Why do you always say the words wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting at this with end up dead thing? Yeah, who would say wink just like that in a conversation? I would never wink. Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are these basically criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed.
Did I hear someone trash talking Spirit? Lead me in. What you say we take this whole talk to Wartop so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes.
Please, enough talk of birds. Nothing that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have been set next to literal fire. Most have been surrounded by figurative fires as well. What if we turned and ran as far as from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you're probably tired before you go too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Nissa's after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen those legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed by comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'd be sitting in shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Teehee.
It's like she actively trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me?
Despite the trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. And if you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, we could all move on with our lives, or some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with this new activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show Broom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. I'm just looking up a thing here. Give me a second. Okay. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster again. Because, ugh, that guy. Huntress! Huntress! You know, I had the feeling you picked me! You got good taste! And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you! Oh. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You never feel like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you something special. Yay! You and Huntress whisk yourself away to the bar, and you arrive with an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. And are those taxidermic tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I am not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbling and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink these! Another one! Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drag you on some sort of state in which you can be operating in, those flavors would probably certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress' little toy. And the conclusion is bombs away. You pound the drunk. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I always admired yours. What would you like? Oh, we can have a fluffy cat mask. Let's go. Just like the fluffiest white cat mask, like marshmallow level fluff. We can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow. Okay, I guess I asked. Well, I know you're going to be working on I know what I'm going to work on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Wait, should we just get off here? This is such a celebration. Okay. We celebrate. Always celebrate. This is a celebration. You thump your fist on the table like you're in some old-timey movie about horny Vikings or surly Russian ice farmers. More drinks! Drinks for all my friends! Whoa, okay, slow it down. Even I don't have that kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes and chasing survivors, maybe. Just a thought. Making more masks. Oh wait. Making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of different type of making. Making your victims die fast, medium or slow death. Depending on the mood we're in and how toxic they are. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murder Island, Dwight. I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar which ones make for a great soup base and which one makes you super dead. I show you 2 mushrooms, you point on the one that's safe to eat. Okay, sounds easy enough. This one? Oops! That little fella is an autumn skullcap, and after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Shit! Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you nailed it. Point at the one you won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Is this a chanterelle? Correct! Hey, that's a chanterelle! It sounds fancy and tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom! Nej. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit until you die? Oh. This one looks less evil. Oh jeez! Sorry hon, that's a destroying engine. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting engine, which is what you might be imagining you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after showing down one of these. And that's why I barely eat mushrooms. Everything wants to kill you. Oy. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than my biceps for you, winky face. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers in. Not great at all, but it only takes 1 poison mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you need to keep me around, so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth, T. Huntress claps her hand giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. Okay. She's angry, but also turned on. That's pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. The guys are all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. Is there a save? We can save. Okay, that was the first time we saved, so... Okay. That's because it was. Oi! Feels like you've been here longer than it actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get over with this quick so you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetually narrated room. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mojo, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. It's an interesting game, you think? it's fun. I think. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Nessus chooses. Who's ready for round robin? How's around? Are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first, get this over with, and then you can go back and reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figurative, damn it, Dwight. You have to watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit on the face of God, die and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig whatever mysteries with Rave. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want at least to specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? Oh, okay, there was just notifications going on. All of them! Okay then, so hide her tonight and intend if you intend to hang with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event? Going for the hee-hee. And also larger than life narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you gotta say it.
Why yes, thank you, I love to. So unless you think of picking me, well this is final warning, pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck properly, I'm not easy guy get along with, I know that. But I tell you this much, I'm hiding secret in this island. That will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. If not, you're maggot. Else, also everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht.
Sorry anyway, Ray? Well, I don't know. I prefer to tennis privately. I don't know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it in Ness? Rafe considered this for a long moment, too long. That's fine! Without moving, Rafe lowered his voice to barely an audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my band, and then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, a kind of thing that will we will really bond. And maybe finally get off. And maybe then we can go on a real date. Oh, you done? Is that it? Brave nods, proud. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing, go away. And then, boy oh boy, I'm gonna do such an adventure plan. It was hunting for treasures. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Yes, you have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. No, if you don't mind, I'm gonna start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And that's time up, everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream all of these swoon-worthy options so you get ready to make a choice. Come down. Have a swell night. I think I read someone's... I read it wrong. Damn it. Don't you forget to mention something. Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber, please, but there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of the contestants already teetering on the edge of psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been survival dating competition parody this entire time. I'm just finding out. Come on. The signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. And now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof. It's like butchering, but it hurts even more. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is gonna be? But why? Because it's romantic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reverse of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What is gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least we can see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere, she floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Rave, he might cry. And although he totally supports normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Oh no! Look, I'm here and I'm horny. I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Rafy Poo. Please take this Please don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of you and who you are and what you're about deep down as a person. How I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know, a kiss, a wink, hold my hand. Finish telling me about those mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Rafe rises taller than you ever seen him before and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves his turn to you. When you come here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity had been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You're just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is to try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. He leaves. Pretty badass exit. We was not expecting that. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go and get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much of the broken heart you left behind. Because, of course, they receive a consolation prize. They might not go home with Ness when it's all over, but they will never sleep alone again. This is really straining on the throat. That's right, you're sending your eliminated player home with... Oh no! Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it, and that's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Ness. You're my hero for what you have accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? Not because of the guilt, I mean, knowing there's a legit homicide maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, But you better go before Dwight and Claudette comes back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in on everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew I had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what they're going on in newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food and veggies for change. I know I said some things when Ness kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not what I said though, I stand by it. I want everyone to hear to burn.
How would I say things are going? It's matter of perspective. If Ness' goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Ness' goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing amazing job.
Nah, did I think we have a chance of getting eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I get eliminated? Not a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care signify deeper yearning within me to see heard validated for those around me? Nah. What? You're not part of this. You don't get confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything you feed me. I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm just my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute though. Charmingly low budget old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. And definitely down with reality show dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour. Finalizing the new sneaker line, producing limited series of my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing those private gigs over the Ape Island. My dudes, you gotta check it out. Ape Island is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trixie said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established character from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. That ghost Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're popular and in demand, but we have a game to back it to, and don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Come on. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, you two narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in the chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was looking for bathroom. Bathroom, are you serious? Down the hall to the left. Oh, it's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? Not you two. That wasn't meant for a confession time to literally every character in the game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We were just working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down ourselves. The chair's wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that you know what, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourself. I got something to confess. Oh great, what it's gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade, you cheated on algebra test once. Watching Rafe get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral cycle of pain that is my life that felt any modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive in is a nightmare. This place, this sound, this sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like cross-sending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. But why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence, make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this pollution shirt. Okay, let's go back to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That's a weird way to end. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Let the camera roll long enough. Someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight. So that's the hay best. Tomorrow's gonna be doozy. I think we can save here, right? Oh, this is a better place. I think we're ending it there. Because I'm feeling my throat is starting to really get a bit upsetty on me. That's like 3 hours of bad voice acting, whereof Spirit's voice really messed things up. But I would like to thank everyone that was here. I hope you enjoyed the visual novel, it's called the dating game. Yes, hope you enjoyed it, and I will probably continue it. I thought it was not going to be this long. So we'll see if we can do it next Friday, maybe, and just do the Fridays streams. That would be a good idea. I'm so good. Anyway, I'm going to send away to someone who's actually playing the real game, and I will continue this next Friday, but next week we continue with NES games also. I'm doing a thumbs up. Thanks everyone who was watching. I'm going to bed, I think. Yeah. Have a good day or night, wherever you are.